Let's make some pot holders. So we're gonna make this pot holder here. It's about 10 by 10, the size of it. And for this pot holder, you'll need, it's called Insulbright. I got it from Hobby Lobby. And so you'll need a 10 by 10 square of that. You'll need a 10 by 10 square of just regular batting. So this is the Warm and Natural. And you'll need 2 10 by 10 squares of fabric. So this could be anything you want. This is sort of like a canvasy material. So you'll need 2 10 by 10 squares of that. And then you'll need a rectangle 2 inches by 4 inches. You'll need fabric scissors, a self-healing mat, rotary cutter, pins. I used one clip, an acrylic ruler, and an iron and an ironing mat. So I've already cut my fabric to the size I needed, so I won't be needing that. But the next step is going to be taking your 2 by 4 inch piece of fabric, and we're gonna measure in 1/4 inch. We'll press it. We'll measure in 1/4 inch from the other side, press that, and then we'll press those two together like this. So when you have it nice and pressed, you'll take your little rectangle to the sewing machine. So this is where it opens, and you'll sew a straight line all the way down here. And on this, it actually ends up being that white line. So I'm gonna take it to my sewing machine, I'm gonna sew here, and I'll meet you right back over here. So I've sewn a line all the way down so it's nice and secure, and this will be our loop at the top. Next step, we're going to stack all of our materials. So you'll stack your batting, then your Insulbright. I think I'm saying that right, Insulbright. And then you'll stack one of your 10 by 10 fabric squares, and this is going to be right side facing up. So right side up, and then you'll take your loop that we just made, and we're going to have the raw edges be pointed up towards the raw edges of the corner. And so the loop is facing in towards the middle of your pot holder. And then you'll take your second 10 by 10 square, and you're just going to line it up with your first one. So now right sides are together. So right side, and then the right side, and then you'll have the wrong side of your fabric facing up. I'm going to use my clip and clip that little piece, that loop, into place, straighten out my fabric, and then pin. So I'm just going to do a couple pins. And now we're going to take it to our sewing machine, and we're going to sew all the way around, leaving a 2 to 3 inch opening. So down here where my fingers are, I'm going to start right here. I'm going to back stitch, sew all the way around. When I get to this loop, I'm going to back stitch a couple times so it's nice and secure. Sew all the way here, and then I'm going to end right here. So back stitch at the end, and you'll have an opening to turn your fabric in just a little bit. So I'm going to go to my sewing machine, and I'm going to do about a 1/2 inch seam allowance, and I'll meet you back here. Okay, so I sewed here, here, all the way around, and then I stopped right here. Now, because there is a lot of layers, sometimes it can get a little bit wonky. So what I want you to do now is take your fabric scissors and trim off any of the corners that are bulky. Be very careful not to cut into your seam line or into your stitch line. But you want to see if you can get some of that bulk out of the way. Now, do you see how there's a little bit of extra fabric here? I'm going to trim that just so that when we're turning it out, it's not really bulky in that area. Just make sure you keep a little bit of space between the fabric, the edge of the fabric and your stitch line. All right, now I got it all trimmed up, and we will start turning it out. So this opening, you'll go in between the two fabric layers, and you'll start pulling out the corners. So be careful not to go too fast. Start getting those layers out. This is the fun part. It's always like, did I do it right? Keep on inching it out. Does not look like a pot holder yet. Okay, so there's our little loop. Did that part right. Now our corners, I like to just kind of wiggle them out. Okay, now straighten it up. So now you see this part. So here's where we turned it. This is our opening. And we're going to kind of press that inside, the seams inside. And that way, whenever so we have those nice and tucked in and straight. Now when we take it back to the sewing machine, you're going to top stitch all the way around, and in the process it'll close up that hole. And I will meet you back here in just a little bit. All right, so I just top stitched my pot holder all the way around, and then I got my opening shut, and I'm just going to trim my threads, and I made sure to back stitch at the beginning and the end. And there you have it.